Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover web analysis with the Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 4-hour time frame, let's go through again this higher time frame structure. So overall, this definitely looks very three-wave-ish. So with that idea in mind, we could have this as an A, B, and C. 5 waves in A, 3 waves in B, and then again 5 waves here on wave C. Looks pretty good. Wave 3 here is 1.618. After wave 1 here looks very good. We fall a bit short on the extension or target for the wave C, on which would be around the 11.8k, which would again be from here measured down here. On logarithmic scale, we have gone past that and are hitting the target areas very nicely here. The only reason I don't really like this is the structure in here. The A wave, as I mentioned many times, it doesn't look good. But if we want to be labeling these 5 waves, there is a possibility to do that. Other scenario is WXY count, in which we would have this as an ABC, WXY into X, and then again ABC into W, WXY into X, and then looking for wave Y here. The only issue with this one is that wave B here for the last wave Y would be larger than the higher time frame structure here, and that's why it doesn't have the right look and why I don't prefer it either. Let's go through the WXY, or this other scenario for the WXY is this one, in which we would have this as an ABC into W, 3 waves into X, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into an A wave. Then we would have some kind of 3-way structure into wave B, and then looking for last leg here for the wave C. Again, we wouldn't really like to go beyond the 1-to-1 extension of this higher time structure here in time for the wave B before dumping down. The minimum target we are looking for is around the 29.3k area for the wave B before looking for dump downwards if we are looking for this structure to happen. This is looking pretty okay, definitely a bit better than, for example, this one. However, if we want to be bullish, we still should be going with this ABC structure. Now, again, with this diagonal, we would have this as an ABC into 1, 3 waves into 2, that would be a 5-way structure, B, and then C here for the third. And then again, we see that wave C or wave 3 is smaller than wave 1 here. So wave 2 needs to be smaller than, wave 4 needs to be smaller than wave 2. So again, maximum extension here would be around the 1-to-1 extension at 32.7k. Again, we don't really want it to go beyond here, as that would invalidate the whole count, and wave 4 would be larger than wave 2. Contracting look would be the only time we would be looking into this. Otherwise, I'm still not liking this count. If we are going to be pivoting soon, however, like so here, we could be expecting this here. Again, it is not overlapping, or the wave 4 is not going to be overlapping with wave 1. So that's a question for you, whether you're going to be interpreting this as a diagonal or not. Let's take a look at the local structures here. So currently we have a few different counts. Bullish count is something like this, where we have a 1, 3 pull back into wave 2, around the golden pocket area, then again another 1, 2, golden pocket, and then possibly another 1, 2 and higher. Whether wave 2 here is done or not, we'll look into that as well. The overall bearish scenario would be something like this, as a WX and Y, or we have a bit different scenario in this count, in which we have a WX and Y into W here, and then we have connector wave here for the X, and then we're looking for 3-way structure up in here. So those are the overall structures that we are looking into on a bit higher time frame. Why are we looking this as a 5 wave? Is just because it definitely looks like a 5-way structure. This here where we have the fifth wave up at the top right here is the main scenario at the moment. They're the ones we covered before, but they just don't feel like any more good. It's still possible that this is wave 4, but again, if we are comparing this wave to it, it just doesn't have the right look, or the proportions are just incorrect. So we'll just go with this for now. And in this one again, we had a 5-way structure ending at the top here, as we are looking for either we are looking for this as a wave 1 or a wave A, as I've labeled it here. So after that, we're looking into the correction structure, which I've labeled into very detail. I'm showing some examples here for trades on the Discord. So in here, we would have 3 ways into A, 3 ways into B, and then 5 ways into C, creating a W pattern, then WXY into X, and then 5 waves into an A wave. Let me zoom in a bit. Then 3-way pullback into B, and then again 5 waves into C. Right here, ending the wave Y, which again started up here. So at that point, we would be looking for either a pump higher from these locations that we were looking yesterday. We did get a pump, but then again we had another dump. Also, this structure here did not feel like a 5-way move, or did not seem like a 5-way move. It more looks like some kind of 3-way move. We had some scam wicks here on Binance as well during these times, so we had very difficult count in here, or very complex one, to get up to these levels. We did get to the 1.236 extension again, and then climbed down again 3 waves into this possible B wave, so A, B, and then again we retraced to around 90%. So our expectations is that we are looking into the next structure as a 5-way move, in which we would have this as a 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, then possible 3 4 and 5 into the third. Currently we are still at the very tip top of RSI here. We are having some kind of smaller time frame divergences happening here as we are climbing. However, it is not yet at least pivoting to me downwards. I mean, if we are looking at the retracements here for the possible wave 4, if we are expecting this here to be wave 3, we could be looking at these numbers, something like this. However, I'm not quite sure if we are just going to get this down in here. I don't see a very clear structure in here for a 5-way pattern. So again, I can't really say that there is a 1 2 here, because again, this is the lowest point. So it is a bit weird looking structure here, more like a 3-way move here for this possible 5th wave. I had a count in which we were looking this as more bearishly, but again we are still looking at this bullishly, as we are looking for that C wave instead of the W wave, just because of the retracement here. But yeah, it is still possible. I'm looking for a bit higher prices still to come. Targets, definitely taking out these previous highs would be massive. We have already taken a couple of these highs, not taken out this high. 0.5 retracement of that whole larger time frame move, which would be, again, I don't have it labeled properly here on right degrees, but again, let me explain. 0.5 is the retracement that we have from these high start of this whole structure, whole of this WXY, into the lows here, into the, where is it? Into the lows here. So is looking for a overall retracement of this move. So 0.5 would be right above these highs. What else do we have there? Is the 1-to-1 extension of this ABC move. So of this move, right around there. The 1.236 and the 1.382 would be another area to look for shorts. There's another golden pocket there where we would have more confluence around as well. And let's take a look. Did we have something else here on volume wise? Well, there seems to be some kind of naked point of control that I haven't labeled, it seems. So that is definitely going to be adding more confluence to the idea. Oh, I have it probably in here. Oh, there's a daily as well there. It's funny how everything just lines up sometimes. So yeah, I have it here. Just didn't have the right folder opened. So those are the areas that I would be looking at for shorts. So around the first area would be around the 23.55, and the second area around the golden pocket around 23.8-ish. So those are the setups today that I'm going to be looking for. If I'm at home, I'm not 100% sure. If we are just going to be pivoting down now, then I would be looking for a 5-way move or a retracement, something that I can confidently get in. I won't be just FOMOing during the collapse, because I just don't know. I have no guess what that could be part of. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover here on Bitcoin today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes, and link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.